D&D is phenomenal when it comes to shared storytelling and just having fun with your friends, but it can also be used as a tool for therapy.
I am a clinical psychologist and I am also a therapeutic dungeon master.
And what is a therapeutic dungeon master?
So I run groups where we use D&D as a therapy tool. We have objectives that are based on behaviors, so learning assertiveness skills, combating anxiety, increasing social skills, and we reach those goals through playing Dungeons and Dragons.
How does D&D help with those issues?
It gives the players an opportunity to practice the skills that they're wanting to work on. So in a safe environment where there's no real world consequences. So for example, if they're learning how to be more assertive and how to say no or how to stand up for themselves, they're in this situation where if they mess up, we can actually have the opportunity to go back and they can try it again and to experiment and try these different ways of being in a group that's really supportive and helpful of them.
What made you want to do this?
Well, for me, it was I had played a couple of different characters myself, and through playing and looking at my characters, I started having some big insights into things I needed to work on myself. And that kind of insight is actually very difficult to get in a lot of situations. And so realizing that through playing this game, I could learn a lot about myself and learn where I needed to grow and things I needed to work on was really helpful. And so I wanted to find a way to take that and to bring it into the clinical setting so that other people could start to benefit from what you can learn about yourself and how to grow through playing D&D.
What sort of success have you seen?
I've seen so much success. There's in the group that I run currently. One of the girls in there has been a chronic over-apologizer for every little thing that she does. She apologizes so much, and in the past few weeks, like through the support of her team and learning how to play and getting to play this more confident character, she's really stopped apologizing so much, and we see her being more confident and sure of herself. I've seen other players learn how to say no when they want to say no and not be afraid that people won't like them if they're standing up for what they want. And also just seeing people become more confident and conscious of how to be and things that they can do in their life. I love this game. I love what it can do for people, and I love helping people grow and to become better humans. One of the things I want to see is I want to see people grow to their full potential and to become better. And I thoroughly believe that we become better humans by playing D&D, and it's a lot of fun and it helps us be better, so that's why I love this so much.
Have you ever suffered from anxiety?
I do. I actually wrote an article about it for Take This. Anxiety is kind of my constant companion, and it's always with me. And playing D&D has been something that has helped me tackle my own anxiety. Even fear of being out in public and talking in front of cameras and things, and learning how
it's
to
terrifying,
get more.
isn't it?
It can be, yes. But learning how to be more confident and having this reason of wanting to get a message out and going, one of the best ways to get the message out is to talk at cons in front of people and to get in front of cameras and to talk about that we can play this game and we can get better. And so it gives me energy to do more projects, but then it also kind of galvanizes me to understand like how to help other people and seeing how much it's helped my own anxieties. So often, like if we're wanting to learn how to say no or to stand up to somebody, if we're just doing that in the real world, there are consequences if we don't do it tactfully or if we misspeak or if someone doesn't like what we say. But when we're around the gaming table, like yes, an NPC might not like us, but we can work around that and we're with our friends and they can help us. We can also do these lovely things where we take a pause from the game and we look to the rest of the group and go, what should I do? How should I handle that? And we can problem solve. And so it's almost like you can take all the players around the table and help turn them into your inner monologue as well as you're thinking about what to say and how to interact. And so just giving you that opportunity to sit down and really talk to people about how should I handle this? What would be better? And in those times of practicing, make it more likely that you're going to be able to do those things in your real life when this stuff comes up.
What's your advice to DMs who have who have players or just one player who does have anxiety or depression or any kind of psychological issue that is hampering them? Like, what's some good advice for treating that? or not treating it.
Yeah, not treating it, I think, would be the key. So, if you're not a trained psychologist, don't become one. Like, that's not needed. I've actually made a series called Psychology at the Table over at the Geeks Like Us YouTube channel where we talk about that. We go through different issues that people have and ways that Dungeon Masters can be supportive and can help their players, to include different resources to learn more information and different tips or tricks. But, the bottom line is almost always talk to the players and ask them, what can I do to help? If the player's just wanting a chance to escape and to be in a realm where they don't have to face their anxiety and face these fears, they can do that. Or sometimes they're maybe wanting to learn how to speak up more. And so maybe it's, can I have opportunities for my character to be center stage? I want to practice this. I want to work on that. And so just having that open dialogue with your character or with your players can really help to build those things up. I think be willing to take risks. It's uncomfortable, but being uncomfortable is how we grow. You can't just suddenly wake up one day and become something. You have to practice at it. And practicing involves failing. And we fail a lot. So be willing to try and to mess up and to try again. And trying and making a mistake at the gaming table has a lot fewer consequences than trying out in the real world. So don't be afraid just to try. I mean, at the worst, you roll a 1 and something interesting happens.
Why are you passionate about D&D so much?
I love playing. I've always loved fantasy. I've loved getting to use my imagination and getting to tell a story. Just getting that chance to escape for a little while, but to escape in a way that lets me learn something new, maybe about my friends, or learn something new about myself, or understand something in a different way. When I DM, one of the big things I try to do is I want to create a sense of delight in my character, in my players. And anything that I can do to help them feel delighted by an encounter or the way something happened, and just bringing that joy and helping to share joy and share passion, I think is something that is so important. And that's really a big part of why I love this so much.
And what's your show again, and where can I find it?
Geeks Like Us YouTube channel, or geekslikeus.com, and my show is called Psychology at the Table.
Thank you, Megan, for being on the show. I'm Todd Kenrick. Thank you so much for watching.